Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It is another Monday. You know what time it is, and you are here at another edition of Black Bottom.
Or no paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Come on in. Hey, get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, get you a cocktail, drink you some juice. Just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. Come on in. Shout out to all those. I see you, DJ Kane. I see you, Big Mike. Sorry I couldn't get in contact with you this weekend, but we here tonight. So come on in, grab your chairs, pull on up. You fellowshipping tonight because you are here at Black Bottle.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
Let's get ready to Come on in. Yes, I am live and you are here at the Black Bottle. So come on in. So get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, get you a beer, get you a cocktail. Drink some juice. Just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you.
Night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty, lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west or home is space. Warm embrace, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life like this in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is space. Warm embrace, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing, oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love.
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on. Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here we go, put this miserable song on repeat. Cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't want to talk to me? You should know your time is up, I'm out, I'm done. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and you're no longer feel my presence. So we thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. So we thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Yeah. So we thought I would let this live. No, that's right. The words to me and think to me. Sleepless night, your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fit so loud. No, that's right. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and you're no longer feel my presence. So we thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So we thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. Cause I don't. So we thought I would let this live. Thought you knew me so much better. So we thought I would let this live. So I put you on a lifetime sentence, and now you never feel my presence. So we thought I would
Oh my gosh. The music just turns me on.
Don't you do it so much better?
All right, come on in. Show getting ready to start in a minute. So get y'all some water, eat some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a cocktail, get you some juice. But man, leave them pills alone, because them mugs will kill you.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all of your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking for myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like okay. You never leave my thoughts alone. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Even if we take the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like okay. You never leave my thoughts alone. You're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay here all day. You're the reason I can't get out of my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Let's get ready to rumble! Hey, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Ross Cast. Come on, let's go.
I want some perfection.
Nothing to say, but we are heading now, babe. I fall to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your goodbye. 'cause I fight no matter what. Yeah. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell me goodbye. 'Cause I fight no matter what.
All right. We are back at it again. Let's go. What's happening?
Nothing can stop me.
What's happening, everybody?
'Cause I'm addicted to you, I realize. With the way I follow, no need to say. With the NLP, I follow to the edge of it all. So tell me goodbye. 'Cause I fight no matter what. Yeah. Susceptible now. Before the moment flies. So tell me goodbye.
What's going on? Peace, please. What's happening, everybody? Good evening. Yo. What's happening?
It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
DJ says chill, don't chill. Chill.
Yo, good evening. And peace and blessings to everyone that is tuned in. Shout out to all those that's listening on both streams. We double streaming, struggle streaming tonight again. We are on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And for those that are on the Facebook side, if you're not subscribed, please go over to YouTube, subscribe to Black Bottom Roscast, hit the subscribe and the bell button for all updates and upcoming videos and future things I'm gonna do. I gotta say this before we go any further with our show. I got 9 more subscribers to go to hit my goal before I go strictly YouTube. So for all those that be watching me in the bushes on Facebook, I know y'all be running back and telling everybody else. Some of y'all don't want to talk to a brother, because I'm out here in the real world now. I ain't in some circles, and it's all good, and it's stuff like that. It is what it is. But man, if you're gonna at least come in, if you're gonna come into a man's house, at least speak. You know what I'm saying? So hit the like button, on both platforms. If you're on, hey, shout out to everybody that's watching me right now on the YouTube side. If you're in there, hit the like button, man. Let's get the algorithm going. I got some big things coming for this upcoming year, so I definitely want the engagement. And I see that, the internet is interneting tonight, and there's been a lot of extra shit that's been going on. It's kind of like glitchy, and it's all good because
Let's have some asses with it. I want some perfection.
I really do, and I'm striving for it. But we're gonna get there eventually, And then when I get there, we're gonna have a real good, showing going on as far as what we're doing. So shit, I'm just trying to get things right. I mean, things is all crazy, But how everybody doing? I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everybody is striving to be the best version of themselves and doing what's necessary in this world, in this strange place we here called life. As I always say, you are here at the Black Bottom Rodcast. I am your host, Ross Lee. whereas I bring, different topics, subject matters, different discussions, and things like that. At least try to keep us abreast on what's going on around the town and around the world, and to try to give us some kind of insight and some better understanding so we can be better at what we do. Hey, shout out to Dr. Johnson. Shout out to DJ Kane. Shout out to OG Fun Size. Thank y'all, my moderators on the YouTube side, for being a part of the family. We are here at the Black Bottom. And for those that actually want to become moderators on my YouTube channel, all you got to do is, subscribe, hit the bell button, and like the video, and go into the comments section and type in MOD. If I feel that you are a person that can, help with the flow of the conversation, interact with each other in a positive manner, I'm more than welcome to welcome more moderators to the family. But what we won't tolerate is disrespect in the comment section. You can voice your opinion, you can say what you feel, but if we disrespect each other in the comment section, yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'll kick your ass straight up out there. You know what I'm saying? We can have disagreements and we can agree to disagree, but we're going to go into disrespect to the matter of whereas we can't talk to each other like adults. I got to get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's doing good on this fine Monday night. Oh, also, thank you all for all the prayers and the well wishes that you all was giving us these last few days for our daughter. She had a situation at school that in turn turned out for her being in the hospital for 2.5 days, and I think that was the worst time in my life, regardless of what I go through on some adult shit, regardless of what I go through as far as people and how they view me or my wife. I could care less about how y'all feel about us, especially if you're not doing anything to elevate us in the world and to keep us going to our moving forward in life. But I appreciate all those that gave that to my baby. Yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing way better than what she was doing 3 days ago. I'll say that. And it's gonna be a long road, but with the Most High's energy and blessings, she'll be all right, and we'll get through all that. I do not know why my YouTube is glitching like this. For all those that's on YouTube, am I glitching real bad? Because I see it on my end, and I hate that. And that's kind of messed up if it's glitching on my end, because I don't want nobody to miss nothing that what I'm doing, saying, and what we're gonna be talking about tonight. So, but shout out to all those that's on Facebook right now. Like I said, I'm double streaming, struggle streaming. Last few weeks, YouTube and Facebook really, every damn week after I do a live, I got to dispute something because of my intro music, which my intro music is, royalty-free music. So I can pretty much use it. And anyone else, if you want to have some mood music before you start your live stream, you can actually use a lot of that music that I'll be playing. But for whatever reason, I guess from past lives I've done and DJing things, shout out to the FOE DJs, MCs, and Entertainment. We're working on doing some bigger things, in the upcoming future. So be looking out for that, online. And but every damn next day I gotta dispute that this all is in fair use. I'm not using anything that's not in fair use. I don't own the rights to certain things that I don't have ownership to. This is strictly, reactionary as far as what I do here on Black Bottom Broadcast. So, certain things you don't agree with, I understand that. Don't try to report my live streams, because if I find out who you are, I'm gonna knock on your front door. But anyway, no, I'm just playing. But no, I'm not. But yeah, I am. But anyway, before we get started on tonight, because I keep telling y'all, I've been chopping it down a little bit lighter over the last few weeks. And I know y'all like, oh shit, here you go again. You're probably going to do one of these 10, 15-minute rants. It's going to get us talking. Next thing you know, I'm going to be getting calls the next morning talking about, man, motherfuckers was in their feelings about your video, which I really don't give a shit. But, it is what it is. When you speak certain things that have relevance and truth, certain people that's guilty kind of get in their feelings. And I understand it, y'all. I understand it. You don't want to admit how fool you are, but everybody sees it. But anyway, before we go any further, this here show is sponsored by Ice House, Duff, Fiji Water. You got to put that love in your body. And the word of the game. How's everybody doing out here? I know y'all seen the topic of the night. And we're going to talk about it. I know some of you modern ladies are probably going to get into y'all feelings tonight. I know some women might get offended with what's going to be talked about. But in reality, I don't see why. If it doesn't apply, then let it fly. If it's not you directly that's doing the things that we're going to be talking about tonight, then you really shouldn't get upset. What you should really do is reflect on what we're talking about. And if you see any other person that has these different characteristics to what we're going to be discussing tonight, you might want to pull them to the side and tell them to get their shit together. Because it's not a good look. Just like it's not a good look when we got a lot of F-boys out here doing things they do, move the way they move, and act the way they act. And, and when you call upon them and put them on blast, some of them want to cry, cry river, cry victim, things of that nature. And it's understandable, like a lot of people say, and like the old heads say, and what we all know, hit dogs holler. And when you say some things that kind of hit them in the gut a little bit, get them, right there in the gullet, yeah, they get the holler. That's when you know they're guilty. If you ain't doing some of the things that's being talked about, then why should you react emotionally without logically thinking about what we're talking about? Shout out to Sinful P that said that. God rest his soul. But y'all see the title of tonight's show. Everybody that's tuned in, y'all, more than willing to give me your input and your thoughts about what we're talking about tonight. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to just weigh in the water in the bushes and just not say nothing. You can speak. This is an open forum. I just don't have the call lines open yet, but eventually I plan on doing that so we can really have deep dive dialogue as far as a lot of the future things that we're going to talk about. This shit on this stream on YouTube is really blowing me because I keep seeing it glitch, and I don't know why it's doing that. Last couple of weeks it really wasn't doing that, but this week I guess it just decides, technology want to technologize. So, it is what it is with that. As long as it's still moving, I'm good. So anyway, y'all see the title of the night? We're going to talk about this. And we're going to ask this serious question. just so everybody understand. Is modern women talking themselves into a mud hole? I know y'all probably saying, well, men do it too, blah, blah, blah. Men. All right, we understand that. We get that. We acknowledge that. There are some men that run off at the mouth a little bit too much and put themselves in situations. It's been going on throughout history. Some of it might have been them doing it for the cause of the good. A lot of it might have been for the cause of the bad. We're talking about modern women. And we're not just talking about black women. We're talking about modern women in a nutshell. Is modern women talking themselves into a mud hole, into some quicksand, into the black hole, into the abyss, whereas they talk and talk and talk so damn much about things that they don't understand, things that they can't agree to, things that they can't put into perspective, into the point where people just decide to leave them where they're standing. There are things that modern women do out here that put them in very bad situations. Lay a foundation for so much other shit that just spirals and just goes way overboard. Put themselves and others in harm's way because they talk too damn much. They put everything out there in the streets to try to prove some kind of point. They give these narratives of things that might not necessarily be true. They set up men to where they don't come back home to their families. Are modern women talking themselves in a mud hole? Can I say all of them are doing it? No. Can I say a lot of them are doing it? Yes. And then what's so crazy about the ones that are talking themselves into a mud hole, they constantly get on these apps and social media and just speak and just talk. And this is not just women, but the longer a person talks, the more you really see where their mindset is at, especially when you're talking about certain topics and events and things of that nature. You tend to figure out where their mind is at. So, sometimes you just got to just sit back and just let a person just talk themselves and some shit. But anyway, we're going to do some reaction videos. We're going to discuss some things. I'm quite sure, and like I said, I'm going to just make this disclaimer right now. And I know y'all like, oh, shit, here you go. You about to get to talking some shit. You're going to be pissing motherfuckers off. And, y'all going to be wanting to throw a shoe at the phone or you trying to locate me so you can smack me in the face. But that'd be a bad move because I smack back. And I will talk about your kids. No, I'm just playing. But I'm not going to be too long. I know it's Monday, it's the start of the week. Y'all got a long week ahead of y'all. Y'all trying to do y'all thug dizzle and your bullshit and you're turning up and your stanky pussy dancing at these. Let me shut up. Anyway, I'm trying to be cool.
The music just turns me on.
I'm trying to be cool. But you know how some of y'all are out here. Some of y'all don't know how to wash your ass right. I mean, goddamn, who raised you? We get tired of hearing about some of these events that you know, some of you ladies and men be going to and y'all smell like hot ass on a hot buttered plate. You know, simmering booty hole juice, you know, sitting in the garbage can for 15 weeks and shit. Like, you know, we are tired of hearing the stories of your strawberry booty hole not being very strawberry-ish. And your butt butter juice is all over the place. So anyway, let me shut up. But I'm quite sure over this past weekend, y'all seen a viral video that's been going around from a sister, I believe it's in London, that went viral, going to a concert to see some Nigerian, you know, butt fucker. I'm sorry. I got my own, you know, opinions for them Nigerians with they scamming asses. But that's another story for another time. Because I'm sorry, because if y'all really fuck with them Nigerians, I got to look at you sideways. Because you probably about to scam this and motherfuckers. And we all know about the history with the motherfuckers here in this country and how they really view us, Black African Americans. Y'all gonna get enough of fucking with them motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm quite sure y'all heard about this viral story about this sister that went to this concert by the name of the artist is Ola, some shit, you know, some Nigerian motherfucker. But this lady, you know, like how some of these artists, you know, they call up people from on the stage and they do their little stage show with them and stuff like this. But the utter disrespect that this lady did in front of her boyfriend was beyond, you know, disrespectful. I'm quite sure a lot of you ladies, if you went to like a concert with your man or your husband, whatever, and like it was like a Nicki Minaj or a Meg Thee Stallion or any very attractive female artist, Janet Jackson, perfect example. How would you ladies feel if y'all went to a Janet Jackson concert and she called your man on the stage, strapped him up, and did all the things that she did and has done to previous artists? I think y'all will get really pissed off and in y'all feelings and be wanting to fight and probably get thrown the fuck out by the security, like on your neck. But see, the one thing I can say about Janet, and I did research this, Janet Jackson, when she used to do those things, I'm quite sure all y'all saw a lot of her older shows when she had a man on stage and, you know, a certain song. What was it? Do You Mind? It was one of them songs, very sensual song that she would perform this act on, and how she would have the man strapped up. She wouldn't have him freestyling because you wasn't about to grab her. You know what I'm saying? She had that restriction. You wasn't about to be touching all on her and all this other shit. She was totally doing everything, you know, as far as in this act. But I did do research on that, and she would never call a man up there that she found out or knew that that man either had a significant other or a wife. So at least she had that much respect. Some of you other artists, y'all just don't give a shit. And some of you people and patrons that go to these concerts, knowing that y'all got something else going on besides your own life, that will go up there and do that shit to clown, y'all ain't got no self-respect. But shout out to River TV. She talked about this, and we're gonna break this down. We're gonna discuss it. So we're gonna talk about the girl because she apologized, quote unquote, about it.
Hi everyone. I thought I was going to do this story time and tell my side of the story because the amount of hate that I'm getting called all types of things that I've never even heard before. Like, it's getting a bit scary, and I keep coming. Like, whoa. So I really want to explain myself and address a few rumors as well. But obviously, before I get that started, I want to publicly apologize to him. Obviously, me and him, we've had private conversations where we spoke, but since it was public, I think the right thing for me to do is to publicly apologize to him. Like, that was bad, but you know, it was honestly a mistake.
Hold on. I wish I had a mode on here right now where I can actually show the video of what she did. But she claims it was a mistake. How is it a mistake when you go to a concert to see your favorite artist, so to speak, and you're so super infatuated and in your feels as far as this person performing, knowing that this person calls, women, fans up to the stage to do these different, sensual acts and things like that, and you was more than willing to do it, but then in turn say it was a mistake? And if anyone knows the video and the person who I'm talking about, she wasn't looking like she was very remorseful of the acts and the things that she was doing on stage with this artist. So that right there is cap. That right there is cap. That right there is going to cause motherfuckers to run up in your shit like this.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies, I understand some of y'all have your fetishes, your adorations for certain people and entertainment and things of that nature. But y'all gotta understand, if your man sees you doing some ratchet ass shit like that with another man, do not be surprised when you are cracked upside y'all head. I don't understand it. I think we done reached a point in life where some women out here just have no remorse for disrespecting men. And I'm not condoning the fact, as far as, DV and stuff like that. I'm not advocating that. But some of y'all might deserve to get it happen to you. Some of y'all might just deserve to get, DDT'd, a curb stomped, because some of the shit y'all be doing. And y'all just think y'all can just get away with this shit. But no, we got to hold women accountable just like how y'all try to hold men accountable. See, we about to be balanced. It ain't just one side and this side. No. We gotta meet it in the middle. Because I'm quite sure if your man went up there and Meg Thee Stallion was doing some shit, or Cardi B or any of these women, y'all be in y'all feelings. If he went all in, would y'all accept the fact that he made a video? Oh, well, it was a mistake. It was a mistake for you to stick your fucking face in that girl's crotch. That was a mistake. You just had to smell it. Smelled like cinnamon. Anyway, inside joke. But let's go with this Trolla trying to explain her bullshit after she got a lot of backlash from it.
If I knew this would get this far, I wouldn't even go to the concert. I don't know, because this is not worth the hate I'm receiving. But yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into the story. And the rumors, actually, I want to address the rumors first. So, what?
Well, fuck that shit. See, this is the bullshit that a lot of modern women do. Instead of going directly to that person that you know you fucked up with, a lot of these women want to go on social media to try to make it like, oh, they're the victim. First off, this shit shouldn't even been on fucking video. If you were that remorseful as far as what the act that you did, because you showed didn't look like y'all got to pull up that video. You know what I'm saying? I can't really show it here. All I'm doing is like, you know, audios as far as what we're talking about. But you guys pull it up. The shit that went super viral. This shit was saw across the fucking country. Not the state. Across the fucking world. This shit went globally viral. This man was laughed at. People was talking about him. All kind of shit. To the point where when he left, he didn't leave with her. He left her there. I know it was some accounts that, oh, well, she went with the artist. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. She got left. He left her ass where the fuck she was standing. And there was some other women that was there like, what the fuck was you thinking? And she was trying to justify it then. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. Nigga. How many of you ladies would really like to see your man upstage with some well-known female performer doing all kind of simulated freaky ass acts on stage? If y'all just think it was just cool, man, y'all be ready to kill that motherfucker and the artist and anybody that tried to stop you. So let's not do that. Let's cut the cap. It's a double standards with that shit, and y'all know y'all be in y'all feelings. This is why they say, well, you know, if a person is saying they got a famous, you know, celebrity crush and stuff like that, you got to watch them. My wife understands the fact that out of all the artists that I've seen over the world, she knows my number one artist as far as on a woman's perspective is Sade, right? But Sade has class. Sade would do things in her earlier concerts, whereas if you gave her a single rose through the course of the night and she accepted it, she would just give you a little kiss. But she's not going to put you on stage. If some women feel that that's disrespectful, I understand. But if you understand the dynamic of that, some women do understand the dynamic in that. She's showing respect to those because it's just a tradition that she's had for like 30 plus fucking years. You know, if you brought a single rose up to the stage when they allowed you, not her allowing you, when the crew around her allowed you to go up to the stage, not on the stage, but at the front of the stage, and you gave it to her, and she wanted to give you some of them. No, she didn't do it all. Everybody. I didn't see her get bouquets. I didn't see her get single roses. She picked and choose who she did that to. So she didn't go totally overboard with the shit. But just the fact that she would accept it from you was more than enough from the men that gave it to her. You know, she showed class with that. Some of you motherfuckers out here, like the ushers, y'all motherfuckers, y'all really starting to show this is how classless y'all are as far as how y'all interact with your fans. But she's making this seem like it was a mistake. It wasn't no mistake. Look at the video. What did she do? She tripped up there. She was holding his hand. They got behind the backdrop with the spotlight, and she forgot where the fuck she was at. Knock it the fuck off. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was all in and gave no shits who was there with her. But let the shoes been on the other foot, it'd have been a problem. But let's hear what this this woman had to say about this bullshit.
I'm like, okay, first of all, who's Fafa? No, who's that person? Whoever said that my name is Fafa, can you come? No, come please. Because how I literally went on stage. I literally said my name is Jess. I said it twice. So I don't know how people are getting.
Who cares? He doesn't know you from Adam
That's
and
not my
Man on
name,
the Moon.
please. Like, no.
He didn't care what your name
And
was.
also people saying that he's the one that bought the tickets. Who told you that as well? Who said he's the one that bought the tickets? It was me. I'm the one that bought the tickets. I wanted him to have a good time because like we're young.
Okay. There was rumors going that the man bought the tickets to go to this concert so you could see your favorite artist. You made yourself sound even worse, saying, well, I bought the tickets. Oh, so you bought the tickets to be in the front row, to take me along, just to show me how much of a thought pocket you are. And he was supposed to be okay with this because this is your favorite artist and you was enjoying yourself. But first you said it was a mistake, and then you go on to say, oh, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, okay. Brothers, don't feel bad if y'all just decide y'all want to have your girl somewhere where there's some artist that y'all admire to the extreme and y'all just whip it out because you're enjoying yourself. You're in Shangri-La. You know, you're just, you know, it's your favorite artist. You should respect the fact that that's my favorite artist. You should know that. It shouldn't be no problem. You shouldn't be insecure like all these women that shitted on this guy after the fact. Because y'all a bunch of sluts and don't give a fuck about how you show respect to the man that you around and that's there around you and dealing with your fucking crusty ass. You know, I understand. We understand. Some of you biatches don't give a fuck about how anybody else thinks about the moves and how you act. So I truly understand.
Like, real young. So, like, I thought this was a good thing to do. Let me just take my mind to a concert. Let's have fun. Like, that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, since when is it illegal to do so? Since when? That just tells you a lot because us women, we can do things as well. Like, if you want to take my man out, I'll take my man out. So yeah, like I said, it was me. Anyways, also, me and him, like, we've had private conversations about going on stage with Omale because he does this at his shows. If you really know Omale, you will know that he's done this in his past, at his past concerts. Like, this is what he does. This is literally what he does. Like, it's nothing new. So obviously, I said, you know, him had this conversation. Like, I said to him, if I was to get called on stage, I'm going to go on stage. And he said, that's fine. Like, he's been saying that's fine. Like, me and him never, ever, ever had an issue with me going on stage. Even when the time came, like, I think there was a video where people were saying, like, I was moving away from him, like, I was pushing him away. Like, no. Like, Omale literally looked at me and said, he said, I want to be this. So obviously,
and this heifer was going crazy. That
Omale is like one of my favorite artists. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you all have favorite artists. I didn't want to hear that. Like, so he's mine. So obviously, he's my favorite artist, not mine. So obviously, I got really excited. I was just genuinely
y'all caught that, right?
And obviously, when I moved to the side, that was when he asked me to go on stage. I was just waiting for obviously the security to get me out of the crowd. That's why I was even stood there.
So this video has gone viral. It is of a young woman who is at a concert for Nigerian artist Omale with her boyfriend who is standing behind her. And I guess, he was looking to call somebody up from the audience up on stage to sing and perform his next song to. And he ended up calling this woman.
And the name of the song that she got up on stage for was a song called
I guess because
Bend
of
Me.
her desperation as she was,
Y'all know what that means.
whooping and hollering and jumping up and down. But as this woman gets on stage, I just want you guys to pay attention to the way that she was parading around with this man. Okay? So we got the body rolls going around. I guess, now they were behind the curtain, so now it's kind of like, fighting with your imagination of what you think could be going on. And this woman is back there. He done took off his shirt. So now she over here doing the most for him behind the curtain. Let me just remind you guys,
got on her knees and everything, right in front of his.
They are,
member.
pretty much doing all the acts of what they would do if nobody was around, in front of people and with clothes on. Okay. There is a lot of hooping and hollering. Okay. There is a lot. I mean, this is going pretty far.
And
going
it
pretty
went
far.
super
Camera
viral.
zooms back into her boyfriend every now and again to show what was going on and his reaction as his woman is being, used as a prop on stage, and his face just keeps going, more and more down. He keeps getting more and more sad, as time is moving on. He just kept looking more and more depressed. Okay, the friction was a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. That was a whole lot. That was a lot. I understand that this is a performance, so I in no way, shape, or form, I have no opinion on what the artist is doing as he's putting on a show and providing entertainment for his fan base. I don't even know what kind of song he's singing. Obviously, it must be a song about some kind of form of intimacy. I don't know. But you see, this woman is out here just putting it all out there. Okay? Then what happens next is people grab their cameras and watch them as they are leaving the venue, and they can blatantly see this man walking away from this woman and leaving her right there. He's saying, you need to ask that artist if he can take you home.
And in this part right here, the video, he's walking away from her. People are laughing at this man. I mean, he felt utterly disrespected and embarrassed. How would you ladies feel?
So these women do
you?
not know her. I'm under the impression that these women do not know her, that they're just telling her, they're giving her their piece of advice. Maybe they were just standing around her. And she said, I can't believe these women who are not in the relationship with her, okay? They are looking at her and they're saying, what do you mean what you were doing was not that bad? Girl, it was that bad.
That was pretty terrible. Damn bad.
We can't believe, if it was us in a relationship, we would have never did something like that. We can't believe you did that.
And imagine
we can't believe you went that far.
And your man
yes,
was
my brother.
Doing
Yo, first thing I'm gonna say, bro, is welcome, and I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and say this real quick, bro.
I appreciate you.
Now he's being interviewed by one of the podcasters that's very famous online on YouTube space called Kai.
Girls going crazy right now in the chat, okay? But let me go ahead and say this real quick, bro. First things first, bro. Let's clear it up real quick. And I said to be real with me, is what happened at the concert real?
It's real, man.
And how long was that dating for?
Dating less than a year.
Wait, why did I hear 7 years? So that was a rumor?
It was 7 years.
It was a rumor?
Yes, man.
It was a rumor?
Yeah, rumors.
Okay, so there was a rumor, okay?
Yeah.
So you just cleared it up. Less than I don't know where you got the rumor.
Yeah, I cleared it up now.
Yeah, clear it up.
Okay, so Kai Cenat actually interviewed the man who we saw get embarrassed and humiliated in front of the world, basically, and then who we saw walking away from the venue as he left his girl there. And the whole thing is that, you know, there were so many women in the comments of the original video saying that this man is insecure. Oh, you know, this man is so insecure. He's controlling. You know, why would any man be so embarrassed? So what? He's a celebrity. He's a star. All she's doing is showing her appreciation and her love for this man. You know, she loves his music. It's not that serious. Y'all be taking stuff too far. And what I found very interesting is that the same women who have the same ideology of this man being controlling and insecure, when they go out to dinner with their man, they do not even want him kikiing or ha-haing with the waitress.
And say she lying.
Okay? They be getting mad at their man if he holds the door for a woman that might be even 10 times her senior. They are flabbergasted. Oh, you only supposed to be a gentleman for me. Why are you so nice? Oh, that's how we doing it now? You being friendly? The same women who wouldn't dare if a man went on stage. You know, we saw a couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago at this point, Ruby Rose made a post on Instagram, and she said, oh, you know, what would you do if your man was on stage with me, or whatever it is that she said, and women were dragging her for filth.
Ain't fun
if
when
any
the
of
rapper
these
got
little
the
hot
gun.
girl, city girl rappers called your man on stage and started doing the most with him, you guys would be furious. Dump him immediately. But when this man kept that same energy, cut ties with this woman, dropped her like a hot potato, now you want to call him insecure. Now you want to call him controlling.
How is it that y'all can fix your ball kissing lips to say that man was insecure because he saw the girl that he was in a relationship for almost a year bust down on stage with another man just because that was her favorite artist, and she always dreamt about at least doing that with this artist. This is why there's a certain level of, we got to look at you a certain kind of way when we hear women, you know, get interviewed and they talk about who their favorite artist is, and if they had a celebrity crush, who their celebrity crush is, and this, that, and the other. I've seen a lot of videos where some of these ladies say, well, it's Drake or Future or whoever. And us men, we're supposed to accept this as such and face value, but knowing, a lot of us men know in the back of our fucking minds, if these heifers was in a room with this favorite artist that they so, you know, in love with, Chris Brown's or whoever, would try to bust the fuck down. I saw a video not too long ago where Chris Brown and one of his buddies was on Instagram Live, and they chimed in. They let this one female chime into their live, and she's thinking it was fake at first. And they're like, no, we're right here talking to you. And then she just got to talking about, man, if I was with you, I'll be bobbing the knob all the damn time with you and blah, blah, blah. Just put your shit out there right on Jump Street as far as how you would get down with your favorite artist, your favorite singer, your favorite actor, you know, shit like that. Some of you women really have no remorse as far as your actions and what the fuck y'all say, you know, and then, but get mad when men match your energy. You know, don't get mad. Think of this situation in hand and accept it, right? Can y'all accept that? Hell the fuck no, y'all can't. because majority of you women are very insecure. A lot of you women know about the shortcomings and your flaws and this, that, and the third. And if your guy sees another woman that has some things that he likes and he shows attention to that woman and gives her any inkling of attention and care, y'all lose y'all shit. Because y'all are that much competitive with each other. Y'all fight over what you want with other women 40 going north. And y'all know it. But then want to cry victim when people put you on blast for your own actions. And this is not something that was put upon from this brother. He didn't tell this broad to go up there on stage and act like a slut. She took it upon herself to do that. And now she want to fucking publicly apologize because you publicly humiliated this man. I mean, this video has been seen from millions of people. Millions all over the world. From London to the States. And everywhere else. And you want to give some fake ass apology, and you think that he's supposed to, I'm sorry, brother, if you take that broad back, you was an idiot. Because she did that with him. Imagine what she would do with someone else that got a little bit more than you. A little bit more money, a little bit more status, a little bit more popularity. She gonna bust that. Leave her where the fuck you left her. You did right by leaving her where the fuck you left her. And that was at the concert. Oh, you want to do all that? You let him take you home. You let him deal with your fuck ass. You deal with that shit. You let him deal with it. I'm done. Brother, stop settling for the less, for the least. You know, just like how they call us, you know, crusty, dusty, musty, bum ass, whatever. There's a lot of women like that that's out here that's like that too. A lot of women out here with fake hair, lashes, booties, bodies, lips, face, and claim they want a real man. Fuck out of here. Like real talk.
A couple of years ago, I did a video, and I got a lot of backlash for it. So many women were against what I was saying, but I made a point to say, in my personal opinion, okay, I'm not telling nobody else what to do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm giving you my personal opinion. I do not believe that it is healthy for women to have these, crushes or this certain esteem for these men outside of their relationship.
Y'all wouldn't like it when men did that, right? I believe
that women should have babe, if I were to ever meet this man, you already know what's going down. He should be my hall pass because you already know how I feel about this man that I don't know, that I only see on TV, that I only listen to his music. Just let it be known that if he ever catch me, you already know I'm a fold. You can say whatever you want to. You can have your own personal opinions, but in my personal opinion, I never thought that was healthy. Because what you are displaying is that if there's ever an opportunity for a man who even looks like that man that you like so much to come around, you are opening the door to step out of your relationship. It also opens the door that if there is a man who comes around who is in a power position, that you will take no precaution, you will leave your man. That's my opinion. Because having the mentality that even if it's a celebrity, if it's somebody that you might not meet, no matter what the case is, having the mentality that you will step outside of your relationship for someone just solely off of looks is a risk for a man in a relationship.
Tell me she's
To me,
lying.
that should be looked at as red flag number one. Oh, yes, I got this celebrity crush, and oh, yes, our foes. No woman should be saying that nowhere. Shouldn't even happen. The reason why, in my personal opinion, I don't think anybody should think like that, but the reason why, in my personal opinion, why it's so vastly different when it comes to women is because women are the ones who provide access to their bodies. When it comes to intimacy, men are the ones who have to work and work and work to be able to obtain or acquire a woman in that intimate way. When you see women who are in power positions or on TV or actresses or whatever, it's probably, based off of how they hold themselves to a certain esteem or based on their tax bracket of people that they're around. It's a quite probable chance that they're not going to be so keen on being intimate and jumping in with somebody. Again, that's not in their same tax bracket or in their same, on the forefront like they are. When it comes to a woman, all you got to do is stand beside the tour bus. That's all you got to do. If a woman is a celebrity and a man comes and stands beside the tour bus, 9 times out of 10, they call him security.
Mm-hmm.
As a woman, when you go and stand beside the tour bus, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell security to let you in. For the night, for the weekend, for the chance, for the opportunity. What this woman did, and she doesn't realize, is that not only did she just easily alley-oop this man to other women out there, but also she showed and displayed what she's capable of. You did all that on stage for about 5 to 10 minutes, only for you to have nobody to go home to, and this celebrity is not calling or ringing down your phone.
Not at all.
He left you right there. You had to call somebody else to come get you because this man was like, I'm over it. I'm not doing it.
Shout out to that brother that did that shit.
This man and this woman have been in a relationship for,
Leave
he said,
you
less
right
than a year.
there.
So probably, maybe 8 to 10 months or so. He said less than a year. He didn't say only a couple months. That's not what he said. He said less than a year.
So it could have been 6 months.
And it's so
or more.
interesting because a lot of these women say, in 3 to 6 months, this man needs to know if he want to be with me, if he going to marry me. A man should only know in 6 months if I'm going to be his wife. And so, I don't see why we should be together for a year and he ain't put a ring on it yet. Now, men need to add this to their thing. You need to see how she act when you tell her no. You need to see how she act when she's angry, when she doesn't get her way, when she's upset, when she's against odds with people she's really close to, who she's known longer than you, the things that she says about them. And now you need to take her to a concert. See how she moves.
And those are things, brothers, that you need to start further vetting these women that you want to entertain in your world. You want to see how they react to certain disagreements that y'all have. You want to see how this woman reacts to when you tell her no. You want to see if this person has these so-called celebrity crushes and she's adamant with it. When she sits up there and tells you in passing conversation, yeah, if I ran up across him, yeah, and he wanted to get up with me, I'm going to make it happen. Trust me. Believe that bitch when she say that shit, man. Because she had the opportunity and the time and the space and and all that other shit, she gonna buzz now. I know you brothers know what we're talking about. I know you ladies that's listening right now, the 1.3% that's probably tuned in right now, because y'all probably don't like to hear a lot of the things that I have to talk about. Because some, I know a lot of it seems to always fall upon you, but y'all the ones that keep running off at the mouth. Y'all the ones that always keep running to social media, whether it's in text form, video form, whatever form. Y'all keep running off at the mouth, exposing who the fuck y'all really are. Like I said, if you let a person keep talking, they gonna tell you exactly the type of person they are. They will expose themselves. You ain't got to. Let a motherfucker go. Give them a platform to run off at the mouth. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all these other social outlets. Give a person an opportunity to keep running off at the mouth. Yeah, they'll tell you exactly what kind of person they are. And some of them ain't shit. Just like how y'all want to say, it ain't this, man, a narcissist. No. There is becoming a large number of women that are proving to themselves that they are narcissists. They are proving to themselves that they are misandrous. Look those words up. The number of men to women ratio of cheating is damn near identical. The only reason why it's probably just a slight tad less in the women's side of the percentages of women that cheat out here is because y'all motherfuckers won't admit it, that you done it. If everyone was just whole, cold, stone cold honest, the numbers would be staggering as far as how many women out here cheat on their so-called man. Man, we already know what it is with that. And it's been proven, it's been studied, it's been looked on. Men, if we do cheat, we don't cheat to replace. We cheat just to get something extra. Women, they cheat to replace your ass. And you can't say I'm lying. What the fuck that broad did was bogus as shit. And she needed a guy left where the fuck she was standing. Because if the shoes been reversed, you'd have tried to kill that man. And wouldn't have gave a fuck with putting hands all on him, all kind of shit. Would have made a fool out of everybody, including yourself. Because y'all emotions just would have went rampant. Let Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion or Dirty Red, whatever popular female artist is out here now and decides to call up men on stage to do these kind of things that this woman allowed herself to do with this punk ass Nigerian artist. And I call it punk because I do not like Nigerians. Use the most scammingest motherfucker Africans in our whole genre in our diaspora. And how y'all treat us African Americans, y'all ain't shit. Let that be known. I have no respect for you bitches. Because y'all don't respect us Africans. That's here in America. And y'all wouldn't have half the shit that y'all got here in the States if our ancestors, before all of us, laid this foundation, helped lay this foundation. And for y'all to disrespect us here in this country the way y'all do, I understand it because us as African Americans don't respect ourselves. So of course we're going to get played to the left. Of course we're going to be disrespected. They see it all on social media, how we do each other, how we act with each other, how we treat each other. So of course, other foreigners, even if they look like us, we're gonna come here and look at us sideways because we ain't got no togetherness with ourselves. Because you too busy worrying about being this way, being that way, getting this kind of clout. And you wonder why we ain't got shit as a collective. Because you're too worried about yourself and not looking at the bigger picture. That's our problem here as far as African Americans in this country now in this modern time. We don't give a fuck about unity. We don't give a fuck about self-love. We don't give a fuck about building generational wealth. We talk that fucking shit, but half you motherfuckers don't know nothing about financial literacy. So how the fuck are you gonna sit up here in the same breath and say, I want generational wealth? Do you know how to get it? Do you know how to obtain it? Do you know what it takes? Do you know the sacrifice you gotta do? If not, shut the fuck up talking about that shit.
It's crazy to me that there are women who are excusing this behavior. Again, under the guise of he's controlling, he's insecure. You see, I can't be with no insecure man. I need a man that's gonna be secure and know that even though I was dry, you know what, on stage, that that don't mean anything to me, and I was just having fun, and he needs to applaud me.
The audacity.
Again, let me remind you, but y'all go through the Wendy's drive-through, and he smiled a little too hard with the woman who is handing you the food, and you got an attitude for the whole day. And if he calls you insecure and he says, "Oh, well, you need to stop acting like that. You're being insecure," you're saying, "Insecure? I'm not insecure. You're disrespectful." Keep that same energy.
Hey, shout out to all those that's tuning in right now. If y'all tuned in, man, hit the like button.
That's distasteful.
If you're on Facebook,
you're
go on over to
why
YouTube and subscribe to Black Bottom Rozcast.
Men
I need 9 more
are
subscribers.
starting to treat women the way that they treat them. It's because they're dedicated to you. They're being everything that you say that you want them to be. And sometimes it's not even in the sense of being a simp. Because I know people can take what I'm saying and misconstrue it. Not even in the sense that a man is bowing down to you, but a man is being a man. He's being about you. He's committed to you. He's honoring you. He's faithful to you. You guys seem to have a good thing going on, and y'all will throw all that in the trash for nothing. So it starts to make men say, why would I prioritize women when I could just make her an option instead? And just do me and enjoy myself in that aspect. Just do whatever it is that I got to do. Why would I prioritize that? Oh, men ain't husbands no more. Where are the good men gone? A lot of the times, the good men are either already in relationships with good women, or the good men have been a good man to women who are undeserving, and now they treat them again as options. They just want to have fun. They got to watch you for a long time. Put you in different situations to see what you're about. To see what you're truly made of. It's so crazy because a lot of times, this woman will say, "Oh, I love this artist," whatever the case is, and they will have their man go with them thinking that they have like this ultimate nice date night, and then they get up there and that was the whole plan. The whole plan of buying the tickets in the front row was for the option that if he gave you the opportunity, you were going to leave this man. And so on top of the humiliation and disrespect, it's the premeditated humiliation. Premeditated, possible cheating. You manipulated this man to think that he was going there to have a good time with you, but you already had ulterior motives. That's wild. And then you wonder why
Man, hit the like button, y'all. That's real shit that Rip was talking about. How about it, ladies? Is that how y'all really think? Is that how y'all really feel? You modern ladies out there? Y'all just think that, it wasn't nothing? for her to do that? And y'all want to call this man insecure because he reacted to her actions in the way that y'all didn't like? Would y'all have went back with that man had he went on stage and did the same damn thing that that woman did to a female artist? I doubt it. You'd have showed out right then and there. You probably looked at him like, nigga, you get on that stage, I'm gonna fuck you up. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Now she wants to play, oh, the victim. Oh, it was a mistake. It was, how? How was it a mistake? You went up on stage. You claim y'all had some fake ass conversation talking about, yeah, if I got the opportunity to get on stage with one of my favorite artists, I'm gonna get on stage. Really? Yeah, then you go with that motherfucker. You leave with that motherfucker. Like I said, at least when Janet Jackson was doing her shit, when she was doing concerts like that, and she called upon a male fan to come on stage and do all these sensual things on stage with him. One, he couldn't touch her. Two, they wasn't married or in a relationship. So it's a little bit more of a better scenario because this person didn't have to go and get treated after the fact because he was a single man that got up there on stage that was lucky enough to even have the opportunity to get on stage with an artist of that caliber. So bitches, fuck y'all. That feel that way, fuck your celebrity crushes. Men, if you got women that are so adamant about their celebrity crush, leave them the fuck alone. Because if that motherfucker came anywhere, any as many around her, she gonna bust the fuck down. My point, the whole Keke Palmer shit, she showed y'all right there last summer how much of a thought y'all can be when it comes to your favorite artists. She left the man with their child while her and her girlfriends went to a whole nother state to go see Usher that night. And she clowned. And y'all want to say he's this way, he's that way. He's actually with a new female now, from what I heard. Yeah, I've heard certain, situations as far as about her appearance, and some people might question, how she looks and things of that nature. But my question is this: if she treats him good, if she respects him, it is what it is. I understand a lot of us get so caught up in looks and aesthetics and things of that nature. We all want a certain look. We all want a certain, swag about ourselves as people. And that's understandable. But I feel if you meet a person and they treat you good, regardless of what others see about that person, if you feel different and if you feel that that person is good to you and treats you nice and you like, fuck what anybody else I hear thinks. Fuck them. See, a hater, I hate the fact that you happy and they not. A hater will fucking hate the fact that you got a life going on and they going from this to that to this to that to this to that. So of course a hater is gonna fucking say, oh well, that motherfucker don't look like nothing, or that female don't look like nothing. I mean, yeah, I understand you a hating ass bitch. And just because I say you a hating ass bitch don't necessarily mean you a woman. Some hating ass nigga bitches out here. Tight pants, saggy booty ass wearing motherfuckers. 40 years old, you still want to sag your fucking jeans and shit. I seen a motherfucker the other day. His legs were so goddamn skinny, I could have like accidentally kicked him and broke his fucking ankle. But got the tightest of tightest pants. And y'all think that shit's cute. That shit ain't cute. That shit is sassy. And you wonder why some of these women don't respect you niggas out there. Eat a steak, motherfucker. Put some weight on yourself. Learn to exercise. I know half of you motherfuckers when y'all was in school hardly went to gym, but goddamn, get your shit together. Because half of you youngsters look older than me. And I'm 52. And that's crazy. I look younger and probably in better shape than motherfuckers that's 29. That's sad. And I'm old. I can't run that fast. Well, actually, I can run 14 miles an hour. I found that out yesterday, but that's another story. I ain't even gonna get into that. But trust me, I can still run. And I ran the suit. So, yeah. My man was like, damn, you on some John Wick shit? Yup, I sure the fuck am. I would John Wick your ass. Don't let the age fool you. Some of you younger motherfuckers, y'all ain't got the capacity to really, scrap with a person if you really needed to. That's why so many of y'all always picking up these damn guns and shooting people, because you don't know how to fight. Because your mama sure didn't teach you how to fight. Because 90% of y'all motherfuckers was growing up with your mama. So she ain't teach you how to fight. Your uncles was out there doing whatever, whoever the fuck. Whatever role model males that was in your life was just trying to stress your mama out. So, don't get mad at me. This is just what the fuck I see out here in the world. But yeah, she made a fool of herself. Her mouth made a fool of herself. But we're going to talk about this next thing, and we're going to wrap this up, because like I said, I'm trying to stay on task. I told you I'm not trying to stay too long. Woo, Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton, is about to find herself in prison real soon. You heard it here first if you didn't hear it before now. Because the feds is on her ass for all the shit that she's been doing these last couple of years out there in Dalton with the taxpayers' money and other businesses and things of that nature. So shout out to River TV. If y'all not subscribed to her, please subscribe to her. Well, we're going to go on to this next reaction about another person that mouth is putting it in the mud hole and her actions is even worse. And that's Tiffany Henyard. And wow, why am I not connected? This is crazy. Hold on. All right, well, I don't know what just happened with that. But we're going to go to O'Shea Duke Jackson that's talking about it.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, Inspector Gadget Music! So, guys, it looks like it's the beginning of the end of Mayor Tiffany Henyard. More videos keep coming out about her. More news reports are coming out about her. And like I said, if it was anybody else, she'd probably just resign. But stop the show. This isn't anybody else. This is Tiffany Henyard, a.k.a. Super Mayor. The same lady who puts on a Nino Brown costume, that's right, a fictional drug character, and then shows up to the Dalton Trustee Board meeting like a thug. That Tiffany Henyard. The one who also takes pictures in the mayor office with the pit bull. But something has happened. We have not heard from Tiffany Henyard. She has no public deflections or anything she's been saying. But when you go onto her Instagram, she is still posting. And you know what? Now she has a podcast on Spotify. Let's play that particular commercial.
Guess what? It's about to go down. If you want the truth, tune in. Because I got the tea. Like the receipt. Go tell it.
I'm here doing this particular podcast, she posted just 37 minutes ago. By the time you'll see it, it'll be some hours. And it says...
Hold on. I am having some technical difficulties. Oh, wow. Anyway, basically what's going on with that, Tiffany Henyard is now getting looked at from the feds, from some of the things that she's been pulling, the businesses that she's been shutting down only because of the fact that they're not supporting her and they're supporting other people, which is kind of crazy to me. But, that's what a narcissist is. And so many women want to sit up here and call men narcissists, but the mayor of Dalton is the epitome of that. And it's gotten crazy. Like I said, I don't know what's really going on with my internet, and this is crazy. But yeah, I'm having some problems right now. And it's kind of like, oh God. It's crazy. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go.
Tiffany Henyard is a solid lady, mayor of Dalton, Illinois. Some people are mad because she does not play plantation politics. She also has swag, not the traditional type of mayor. When the smoke clears, you'll see that Tiffany has done nothing wrong or unethical. Lots of jealousy and hatred going on in Dalton when it comes down to Tiffany. This is Mr. T.O. Hardiman that left that particular comment. Now, let me go and talk about Tiffany Henyard as a whole. If you go to her Instagram, she has a lot of comments blocked. If you go to the Village of Dalton on Facebook or YouTube, comments are blocked. But she made a mistake. Can I get a da-da-da sound effect? Facebook comments are open. And boy, do I have a lot to go through. A lot of roasting is going on. Now, before I get into the roasting, Tiffany Henyard does like to post a lot of Christian things. Now, this clip she posted on Facebook is from Pastor Keon Henderson. He's the guy that's married to Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife, Shawnee O'Neal. Let's play this Bible gem and see what he's saying.
You better be careful who you let recruit you, because if they lose, you're going to lose too. Stop being so thirsty that you would rather have bad people around you rather than be by yourself. I'd rather be lonely than be surrounded by liars. Stop letting people suck you into stupidity. Get yourself together and think more of yourself. I can tell what you think about you by who you let speak into you. The devil is fighting the knowledge that you are receiving because he knows.
It's fair use, y'all. So hold on, we're right back.
And the further you will go. So he wants your mind so bogged down in mediocrity that it is not lifted enough to learn. And let Satan recruit you because his fire and his wisdom will be yours.
And in her post, it says, stop being so thirsty for companionship that you choose to drink from a toxic well. It's time to to quench your thirst with love and surround yourself with whoever it doesn't matter, right? So when she posted that, people got into the comment section. And you see, this person goes, "You're going to prison!" Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Then you get this from a lady by the name of Mary. We'll blur the last name. Sad music. You won't be lonely too long. You will have plenty of cellmates to talk with. This other guy goes, "You won't be lonely much longer after the FBI is done with your nonsense. I hope you go away for a long time. I can hear you blaming on racism already." Can I get a ooh sound effect? Another person goes, "Ha ha ha, your judgment is coming. Thief!" Another person goes, "She's getting ready to go to the federal penitentiary." Now, this other person goes, "You and your followers should have followed this man's advice." The other guy, Mike, goes, "Prison cells normally are." Guy named James goes, "You're not going to be lonely once you meet your new cellmate." And it's crazy because all of these people are going in, and it's not just people from the city of Dalton. A lot of these people who are doing this are white people who are talking on the behalf of the city of Dalton's people, which is very interesting. I thought it would just be black people, man.
You know you done did some shit when Fox News is talking about you. Okay? Channel 9, shout out to Channel 9 in Chicago. I will say, out of all the news channels and networks that's in the city of Chicago, I give Channel 9 its props, because a lot of times over the years, from what I've seen, they want to still stay in the same remnants of giving truthful stories. They don't have some kind of agenda, not to my knowledge. And for the most part, if I was going to watch any newscast or any channel, as far as on television, as far as on a regular television basis, I rocks with WGN, because they give it and they do their part and they do their job. Now, when Fox, a world-renowned network that goes and spans over many different countries, is talking about your punk ass, yeah, bitch, you fucking up. For the residents of Dalton, Illinois, get her the fuck about y'all country, y'all township. If I was y'all, with the shit that she's been pulling over the last 6-7 months, I wouldn't even spend money in y'all town no more. Matter of fact, if y'all really wanted to prove a point, why don't y'all move one town over? I know it's probably going to be hard, and some of y'all don't want to make those major changes and things like that, because some of y'all have been there for so many years and things like that. But the corruption that is going on in that township is not just her. It's been going on for many, many, many years. Jason House, run against her for mayor. I don't even live out there. I will find a way to vote for your ass if you run for mayor against this fucking heifer. Because it ain't going to matter, because she's getting ready to go to prison. When you got the feds watching you, this ain't no joke. My point, she's been talked about everywhere. Now she's talked about on Steve Harvey and Steve pandering ass. That's another story for another time, but goddamn, you being talked about on the Steve Harvey show on radio? Oh shit. You done fucked up the church's money, yo. You done fucked up. Remember that movie, Minister Society, when Kane and Old Dog did that little you dig, and they caught him up, and homeboy had him in the room and shit, pointed that gun at him, asked him all these different questions. You remember what he said? Like, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? And she's steadily thinking that she's all that. If there is not a definition of a narcissist that you ladies want to pin on us men, look at that bitch. See, she is the embodiment of a narcissist with her ex-con ass. See, this is the perfect example of black people, when they get a little power, don't know how to fucking act. CEO, presidents, vice presidents. When you get a little power, you don't know how to act. You don't know how to treat people no more. You just do what the fuck you want to do because you have this title. Yeah, and I'm speaking to the club world, old man. And if you don't like it, I don't really give a shit. But this is the same shit. Real life, that life. Some people, when they get certain statuses, y'all don't know how to act no more. And you start doing things and moving funny and moving different until someone calls you out on your shit. She's getting caught on her shit to the worst, to the max, where she got the feds watching. That ain't no joke, man. Let this be a lesson learned for some of y'all that's out here that's not really doing what y'all need to do out here. Don't think ain't nobody watching y'all. And if you doing it the right way, then you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. But if you on some fool ass shit, be prepared. Your time's coming. Like straight up. Oh shit. The woman that actually posted pictures of her 5-year-old daughter waxing adult women is the most repulsive, repugnant, disrespectful, child abusive shit I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. That's why that bitch is in jail. She don't need no bail. Her child need to get taken from her. That's bullshit. That is some trifling, repugnant ass bullshit. When I heard that story, I was like, let that have been a man done that. Let that have been a male gynecologist. Let's just paint this picture right now. A male black gynecologist has a 5 or 6-year-old son. He's teaching his son at 4, 5, 6 years old to be a gynecologist. He has a private practice. He has women clientele. He decides to let his son do pap smears on women. Would y'all like that? Would y'all accept that? Ladies, I'm waiting for an answer. I know some of y'all are listening. Would you allow your gynecologist, 5-year-old son, to give you guys a pap smear? I'll wait. I'll wait for a response. I'll wait.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Let's get ready to rumble.
Y'all wouldn't. I understand it. Y'all don't want to admit when some of y'all ladies fuck up and do stupid ass shit. I get it. But trust me, you wouldn't allow it. And like my man Big Mike said, every female who allowed her daughter, they should be locked. Yeah, seriously. It's been talked about. I didn't see podcasts and stories on that. You allowed it? It's bad enough that this woman is letting her daughter, she didn't taught her daughter to do this shit at 5 years old, which is fucking ridiculous. This girl should be playing somewhere, coloring, playing with dolls, anything but that fucking shit. But for you ladies to have allowed her to do it, y'all motherfuckers, y'all got problems, man. Y'all got problems. Because like I said, if a male gynecologist allowed his son at 5, 6 years old to fucking do procedures on y'all in his office, in his place of fucking business. Y'all fucking try to burn that man at the fucking stake. Y'all will bring back public hangings if it was found out that a man did that shit. And I ain't trying to hear none of that. Y'all full of shit. You bitches that allow this shit and thinking this shit's cute, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Your mama should be real fucking proud of y'all for that shit. And that's why that bitch is in jail. And she needs to go to jail for a long time. And she don't need to have no more kids. Because the fucking shit that you done subjected this fucking 5-year-old to, no 5-year-old should be dealing with no shit like that. She ain't shit. She's worse than the son of a flea. And that ain't shit. But, you know, it is what it is. But this is what the fuck Tiffany's doing. But, oh, wait, there is more. Because she is fucking up big time. Like I said, the feds is on her. And shout out right now to Hannibal is Hungry.
I am reporting for duty.
There's a ton of misinformation. I really do not try to feed into it, but I want to just make sure that I clearly state for the record, I've never been arrested or walked out by anybody. And my short response to some of those residents was, there's one person on the board who has a mugshot, and we know who that person is.
FBI agents have questioned at least a half dozen people, including business owners, a former Dalton employee, and an elected official as part of an investigation into Mayor Henyard.
Why do you believe the mayor has attempted to or shut down your business?
Because I wouldn't go take the money anymore. I wouldn't give her any more money.
I mean, so does it surprise any of us that when she be able to get more power, more resources, that she will do what she's been currently doing?
Allegations of corruption and political retaliation being lobbed at her from trustees, business owners, and even the Attorney General's office.
And I'm glad to hear that FBI is out here. I want them to hurry up with this investigation and get the grand jury to indict this woman for spending all our tax dollars.
The actions of Tiffany Henyard has captured, obviously, the world's attention, right? And all for the wrong reasons, becoming emblematic of the type of behavior that citizens are just unwilling to tolerate. Everyone's just tired of it, even people who don't live there. And, Henyard's alleged misuse of power and corruption has been detailed for about 2 years. It's disgraced her office, and at this point, I think people are looking for some accountability. Provide some relief for the residents who have been dealing with this. I think the FBI has been around for a while, but I think as this case becomes more and more public, people always want to ask, what the FBI is doing? Because the money has been spent, it's probably still spending. They need that investigation to kind of come.
$7+ million in the hole.
That's all about
for the township.
The bars that were shut down because they had opinions on Tiffany Henyard that she didn't appreciate. So let me show that.
$7+ million
Someone
in
seen
the
you go
fucking
in,
hole.
and then 2 hours after your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
More controversy in South Suburban Dalton. 2 popular bars shut down by police just hours after the owners talked to Fox 32. A village trustee also says it's because they're not financially supporting Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Here's Dean Blacko with the latest on the corruption investigation. Is it coincidence or retaliation? Both of the Dalton bars that were raided and shut down last night, we visited the day before as part of our ongoing investigation into allegations of political corruption in Dalton.
Isn't that crazy though? Ms. Stubbs, we're talking about nothing can surprise me. Okay, like the pattern behavior, right? They had some people talking, Pablo's Bar and I guess Ricky Bar and Cafe. They were shut down right after they talked to the media about some of the issues that they've been dealing with as a larger collection of what's going on. It is a pattern of broad harassment tied to the lack of financial support for this mayor.
They just rushed in here, put police at the front of the door like they was doing a raid on the drug houses.
A team of Dalton police officers raided and shut down Pablo's Bar and Cafe and Ricky's Bar and Cafe, located on Sibley, about a block apart.
Everything going peacefully.
And for those that's here in Chicago and know about the South Suburbs, y'all know the location, what they're talking about.
And he said, if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up.
Employees and owners say it's part of an ongoing campaign of harassment by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard that is costing jobs and money. Their business licenses have been stripped by Dalton, but they've continued to operate with a state license.
I have like over 23 employees. They work from the local township. Now, end of the day, all the employees, they're gonna lose their job.
It's ridiculous. We all have mouths to feed. We all have kids. They're not giving us no explanation.
On Monday,
talking about vindictiveness, so vindictive to a point where it's not even, it's past the point of just rationale. Like when she shouts this order to go into those bars, why there's not one person to sit back and say, hey, this is probably going to be a bad idea. They're going to go back and talk to the media just to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's already been talked about. We all know about the fact that she basically put a stronghold on the Dalton Police Department as far as being hired as her personal security and things like that. And you had one of the officers in a 2-week span make $13,000 in fucking overtime. The hours that was reported that this officer did, let it be known that for 2 weeks straight, this motherfucker probably only was off for 2 hours. He was working around the clock. What the fuck? 13,000 for one person. Ain't no telling what she paid these others. That's in her pocket. That is all for her because she's a shiesty ass bitch. Let's just keep it 100. Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, is a thieving, shiesty ass bitch. Yeah, I said it. I'm from the south side of Chicago, born and fucking raised. I done been out there to the suburbs. I used to live in fucking Hazel Crest. I done been all in all the different south suburban areas in my years coming up as a young man to where I'm at right now. Hell, I thought Robbins wasn't shit. I thought Riverdale was half-assed. I thought Matson was on the fence. You motherfuckers in Dalton need to get the fuck out of that damn township. And what's so crazy, we doing it to ourselves. This ain't got shit to do with white supremacy. This ain't got shit to do with racism. This ain't got shit to do with a racial agenda. This got something to do with niggas that get a power that don't know how to fucking act. You bum ass, never having nothing in your motherfucking life. Probably didn't have, you had cereal with no milk, ham with no burger, peanut butter with no jelly, ass niggas. As soon as you get some, y'all don't know how to fucking treat people or act. And you will do your own people dirty. You ain't shit, bitch. And I hope and pray that you go to jail before the summer. Motherfuckers like, oh man, you're wishing bad upon our own people. Fuck you, dude. That says that shit. Anybody that's doing shit to harm our legacy, anybody in our circle that does something to steal from us, to manipulate us, fuck you. And your mama. You ain't the solution. You're the fucking problem. You the motherfucker that told on Nat Turner. Fuck you. Go with these other motherfuckers and see how far you go. Because you ain't for the people. And this is the last days of Black history. Y'all motherfuckers show that y'all don't give a fuck about your history. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck what you stand for. Fuck your mama. Fuck your punk ass, one-legged ass daddy. Fuck your uncle with the one eye. Fuck your fat ass aunt. Fuck your sister. Fuck your brother. Fuck your life. You don't give a fuck about us as people. You a charlatan. You a fucking enigma. You a fucking piece of shit off my fucking toilet paper, motherfucker. Y'all ain't shit. That do that to each other. That does this to us. Fuck you. You ain't for the people. You ain't for the betterment of us as a nation. If you would have fucked up Black Wall Street before them crackers did. You'd have fucked up Egypt before Alexander the Barbarian did. You'd have fucked up the civil rights movement back in the 50s. You sure wouldn't have fucked over Malcolm, Marcus Garvey, Sojourner Truth. If you motherfuckers would have been around when real Black people cared about us as a culture, we wouldn't be where the fuck we are right now. Some of you motherfuckers ain't shit. And I know I'm ranting, but I don't give a shit. Like I said, I ain't getting monetized on YouTube right now, so I could give a fuck what I'm saying right now. You bum ass motherfuckers that do shit like this ain't shit. Your mama should have fucking swallowed your ass. She should have let that nigga she was fucking bust on a goddamn butthole. The Black Panthers, that's a whole nother story. And unfortunately, as much as I love the history behind the Black Panthers, did you not know that the Rockefellers was funding them? Look it up. You had shit going on from the start with that fucking organization that was to make us look like we was the worst fucking demons on this fucking planet. And that's sad. So many people died really believing in the cause, and the whole was kind of tainted. I know you probably like, what? No, that can't be. Yeah, I know. My first tattoo was a Black Panther. Trust me, I had family that was a part of the Black Panthers. As much as they did that was good, it was all a bigger agenda. We just didn't know it. Yeah, but the Rockefellers funded them, bro. Just to cause their demise. It was a project for them. They wanted to see how far us niggas was going to go. I know it's hard to hear, but if the truth is the truth, look it up. Look up who was one of their main contributors. I'm not talking shit. I'm old enough to know. And I was shocked. I just recently found this out. But yeah, it's true. We'll fuck up a fucking wet dream if we allow ourselves to do it. All for greed and clout and status. So you can be lit. You niggas is worse than these crackers. To the betterment of our generation and our nation, y'all worse than them. You worse than the A-Rap motherfuckers. We are our own biggest enemy. And the minute we get some power, get a title, we show each other just how much we don't give a fuck about each other. You bitches ain't shit. And just because I say bitch doesn't necessarily mean woman. Real talk. But y'all super mayor is getting ready to go to fucking prison.
This makes things worse. But she's not in our reality. She's not there. And I guess the people who are following these orders are just following the orders. They don't care either.
We visited both Rinky's and Pablo's to ask about allegations their licenses were being held up for political reasons. Then last evening, we broke the story that FBI agents have questioned at least a half dozen people, including business owners, a former Dalton employee, and an elected official as part of an investigation into Mayor Henyard. Less than 2 hours after our story aired, police raided the two bars.
Someone seen you go in there. And in 2 hours after your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
2 hours. 2 hours. So someone was already either spying. I think Stephanie Weirman, she talked about there'd be cop cars just standing out there. This is a legit mafia style move. I guess you had spies everywhere. And what's the reason for the close? Like, you close these two bars, the ones who the media was talking to just 2 hours ago, they can't even come up with a reason why they took the license away. They're not even going to bother to provide a lie. They just came in, shut them down, act like they're criminals, act like they do.
I'm going to tell you why. Just like in the many other circles that go on in this fucking city in Chicago where a lot of you shiesty ass niggas. When someone ain't sucking your ass, biting your wire, kikiing cacan with your motherfucking ass, and doing things on their own accord, some of you motherfuckers would try to fucking stop them. Some of you motherfuckers are blackballing. Some of you motherfuckers are hinder their growth. Some of you motherfuckers would even try to get rid of them. Well, they're not even around no more. Because you that weak. You're that weak of a motherfucker. You can't see another person succeeding in this fucking world without you, unless you had something to do with it. How narcissistic is that? How short-minded is that? This is the legacy that some of you motherfuckers is laying out here in these streets. They don't agree to your politics. They don't agree to your way of how you doing things. You can't be an adult and have a fucking honest conversation with them to come up with some kind of resolution. You rather say, fuck them. You weak lip dick bitch ass motherfuckers. But you want to flex your power. You want to flex your title. You want to flex your so-called fake-ass popularity. When people really see who people really are in the ends of ends, they will see the kind of person that you are. And if they're smart, they'll leave you with a fuck you standing. See, some people out here is just riding high on the hog from intimidation, so-called fake status, and money. But those things come to an end at some point. And then when people really see the type of person that you truly are, when people see that your money and your status mean nothing, when people see that you just a ratchet ass, no business bond, junk suit, rat suit eating motherfucker, they're going to leave you where you're standing. Those that really believe in something worth having those that really show respect and have respect for those that show you respect and deserve that respect back. Stop fucking with these fake, phony ass niggas out here. Yeah, I said it. And that's on all planes, on all levels, on all different circles. Stop fucking with fake ass niggas. Because they're going to run you in the ground. Like I said, as modern women talking themselves into a mud hole, more and more, a lot of them that has the power is doing that. Men too. It ain't just for women. A lot of men out here that think they high on the fucking hog, that think that your status and your power is going to keep overruling motherfuckers, and you're not doing it the right way, you're going to fucking fall. Just like Babylon's going to fall. Just like the devil is going to fall. Some of you motherfuckers is living the lifestyle of the devil any fucking way. Y'all just don't want to admit it. Some of y'all do some very devilish things to each other and your people for the sake of clout, for the sake of money, for the sake of status. You're not earning it righteously, so you don't deserve to have it. Oh man, you hating. No, I'm speaking truth. You don't need to have it. Your status ain't fucking negating how I live my life, so I can give a fuck about your status and your money. I don't give a fuck about your title. I don't give a fuck about how people think about you in the whole, and when just bringing the city out type thoughts. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't need the whole city out if y'all ain't gonna be on shit positive. If y'all just bringing the city out just to fucking turn up, I don't give a fuck about that. How about bringing the city out to stop homelessness? How about bringing the city out to get these migrants the fuck up out of here? How about bringing the city out to help with mental health within our nation and our people? How about bringing the city out to stop bullying in school with your children? How about bringing the city out to make sure that everyone can live a righteous life, can get a good education, to make a decent living, to take care of their families? Bring the city out for that. Bring the city out for that. If you ain't bringing the city out for that, shut the fuck up saying that shit. Fuck a party. Seriously. Fuck some gathering where y'all want to drink, pop pills, get high, fuck a motherfucker in the bathroom. Fuck that shit. What's that doing for the community? Yeah, it's too much like right. But fuck them. And if y'all want to live like that, that's on y'all. I don't give a shit. I ain't buying into that. I done fuck with you motherfuckers long enough. Y'all already showed me how y'all move. And I ain't missing shit. Straight up. And if y'all think that this man Dalton is righteous, you a piece of shit too. You and her all gonna go to jail. Because the feds get you and they really come at you, oh, you already got it. So consider yourself fucked up. So that's what's been going on with that. Keep the pressure on them, Dalton. If I was y'all, I'd say fuck it. And just for like a month, Don't spend no money in that fucking township and see how far they go. See how far this woman really goes. Go to the next town over. Spend your money somewhere else. I know it's hard for some of y'all that live out there that don't have the means and the ways to move around, the way y'all need to move around. If y'all really want to make a change the politics that's going on in that fucking township and get this motherfucker up out of there and band together. I know it ain't been known. Hey, Jason House, one of the trustees of Dalton, run for mayor. I'll vote for your ass. I don't even live out there, but I'll find a way. And like I said, we are talking ourselves into an abyss of fuckery because of our feelings, what we expect others to look at us as, what and how we want to move out here without regards for the next person. Yeah, a lot of us, including modern women, are talking themselves into a mud hole. And it's only a matter of time before you get exposed. Oh, it's plenty more that's going to get exposed as time goes on. Y'all can't help it. That's just how y'all made. Not my fault. It's not everyone else's fault. But you need to look yourself into the mirror and see what it is. Real talk. But with that being said, like I said, I didn't want to go too long. It's 10:33. I appreciate all those that's tuned in right now. I hope that y'all got a little something out of some of our reactions that we was talking about. I know I kind of get on, certain rants and stuff like that, but I just got to just make it 100 with y'all. Some of y'all ain't shit out here. Sorry. It just is what I see. There's some other things that I've been hearing that I'm not even going to talk about tonight. But what I know for a whole is one thing that I understand with us black folk. When we get a little status, when we get a little power, when we get a little money, we show our ass in the worst way. In the worst way. Yeah, and that's one of our number one problems. When we try to impress people that don't give two shits about you. When we try to glorify certain things in a way that others don't give a shit about that. How about glorifying your family? How about glorifying learning and understanding true generational wealth? How about stop fucking with fuck-ass motherfuckers, men and women? How about stop fucking around with emotionally unstable people that always want to run the fucking social media and cry their problems away? Fuck, okay, that's great. What is the solution and resolution behind it? If you're going to cry all these fucking problems on social media, what are you doing to change it? If not, shut the fuck up. Because, man, some of us get tired of hearing y'all crying and moaning and bitching and screaming. Like, real talk. Some of us is actually trying to live a good life. Some of us is actually trying to have a foundation for us and our family. We tired of hearing y'all fuck nigga shit. Y'all just talk yourselves further and further in the fucking dirt. And then y'all wonder why y'all don't have the results that y'all looking for. Men and women. Some of y'all don't deserve shit because you run off at the mouth too goddamn much. You fly off at the handle on any little thing that you don't agree to, instead of really sitting down like adults and talking about it and coming to a resolution. Like I said, it's modern women talking themselves into a mud. Yes, the fuck you are. Because you run off at the fucking mouth too much and don't think. You feel. That's your problem. If you start thinking more than you feel, then maybe you wouldn't do half the shit you do. Real talk. But go ahead on. Live your life. Try to masquerade yourself that you're living such the great life and the lit life and this, that, and the third. No, that's great. You wanna impress people that don't give two shits about you. And then you be sitting up by yourself when the lights and cameras is off, crying in the fucking corner in your fucking dwelling. You didn't get the attention that you wanted. That damn, it's not our fault that you didn't get that coming up. Get over that shit. Everybody ain't meant to be leaders and everyone ain't meant to be led. Everyone can't hear the knowledge, and a lot of people need to hear it, but they don't want to adhere to it. And that's fine. Leave them where the fuck they're at. Everyone's not going to make it. It's said in the scriptures. Everyone's not going to make it to the kingdom. You're going to get left behind. It's already been written. Don't get mad at me for repeating it. It was already written. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight. Like I said, I need 9 more subscribers on my YouTube. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube page, please go to Black Bottom Roscast, hit the subscribe and the bell button, and hit the like. Let's get the algorithm going on. I got a lot of other stuff coming up in the near and dear future, and I appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight. And like always, like my man Sinful the P always said, I want you to live as long as you want and not want to live. Hold on. That was not what I was trying to play. Okay. See, I've been having some technical difficulties. Yeah, there we go. Like my man Simple the P always used to say, I want you to live as long as you want and never won't as long as you live. Peace out to everybody that's tuned in. You are here at the Black Bottom Roscast, and we are gone. Tune in next week, same bad channel, same bad time. We've been back at it. I appreciate all those that tuned in. God bless y'all. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to everybody that was tuning in on my YouTube, on my Facebook. Love y'all. Like I say, you are here at the Black Bottom Roscast. I'm your host, Ross Lee. Have a great remainder of the week. Stay safe out there, y'all. So tell me goodnight. Is it right or better one? Yeah. So set the boat down before the moment flies. Oh my God. So tell me goodnight. The music just turns me on. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Y'all have a great remainder of the week. Thank y'all for all tuning in to the Black Bottom Roscast. I know some of y'all don't like it, but you'll be all right. We pray for you. We spin the globe. We going around the world. Let's get it. Have a good night. Hey, and we are gone.
Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the prettiest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo down around this town? Sure enough. But who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough. Shogun.
You dig it? Can you dig it?